Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm The Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. To the air, it's Rock. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Off play action on first down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Going with the ground game left. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Chanticleers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Chanticleer!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, it's Rock. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. He'll do it himself. Finding open areas. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls and fires complete. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Looking downfield, it's Rock. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Swings it out to the flat. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The shot that clears, send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Back to pass, it's Rock. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Runs through a tackle. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 1st down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Plucks it out of the air. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Wall. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's another shot to clear.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's another shot to clear.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the shot to clear is racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. That's caught. It's Wall. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He caught it. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The shot that clears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Connor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the RPO, complete. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air.
Turning it on! Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll try it again. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Harvey. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. San Jose State showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Harvey. Powers through the defender. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. From the gun, the running back has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Looking to throw, it's Rock. Here comes the heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got room to work. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Got it in the middle. It's Wall. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Chanticleer's in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
To the air, it's Rock. Firing deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Right on target this time. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harvey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. Plows through the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds this big tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The shot that clears will hustle to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wall. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the shot that clears kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The shot that clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Rock. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. He's got it down the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Quarterback on the keeper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Looking to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. was enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Makes the catch. It's Harvey. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rock. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Another shot to clear.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Wall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls it in, it's Walt. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Going to swing it on second down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
This offense has it with really good field position. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2. Wants to throw. It's Rock. Picked off to stop the threat. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Has it, the Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. If it's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's another shot to clear.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to go up top on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Back to pass, it's Rudolph. Lofts one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the shot to clear has come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wall. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The shot that clears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Handoff from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Rudolph. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Here's a return from midfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
Another shot to clear.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
2nd down coming up.
They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Fires complete on the crosser. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Motion from the wide receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. To the air. It's Rudolph. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the shot to clears will call on their punt team. This will be the fifth kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He'll do it himself. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He breaks a tackle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Rudolph. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wall. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
And the shot to clears are rolling down the field.
Another shot to clear.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The shot that clears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. They will score. Touchdown, shot to clear. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
39. Florida Atlantic, 29.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Rudolph. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
They want to run it left here. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Give to the back. Turning it on. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
No huddle here for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. He wants to throw it again. He's got him. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick step and go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Fires into the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the FAU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
To throw, it's Rudolph. Sweet cut there. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The shot that clears are in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gives it to the back on the draw. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The shot that clears are on the move.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the shot that clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Rudolph. Finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's ball. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Wall. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Offense gets set for second down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
45. Florida Atlantic, 29.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Rudolph. Fires to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's in open space downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Rudolph. Unloads it downfield. Pulls in the deep ball. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.